How did the surrender at Appomattox influence future military strategy? Have you ever wondered how a single event can change the course of military strategy? The surrender at Appomattox Court House on April 9, 1865, was one such moment. General Robert E. Lee's Army of Northern Virginia surrendered to Union General Ulysses S. Grant, marking a significant turning point in the American Civil War. This event had lasting effects on military strategies that followed. One major takeaway from Appomattox was the importance of encirclement and supply lines. The Union forces effectively surrounded Lee's army and cut off their supplies. This demonstrated how vital it is to control transportation routes and logistics in warfare. Future military strategies began to focus on disrupting enemy supply chains and using superior positioning to force surrenders rather than engaging in prolonged battles. After the surrender, Lee chose not to break his army into smaller guerrilla units. He understood that this could lead to a drawn-out conflict through irregular warfare. This decision highlighted a preference for formal surrender and reconciliation over fragmented resistance. Union leaders, including President Abraham Lincoln, supported leniency to avoid guerrilla warfare. This approach influenced how future conflicts were resolved with minimal bloodshed. Grant's generous terms of surrender also set a new standard. He allowed Confederate soldiers to return home with their horses and personal sidearms, offering parole instead of imprisonment. This humane treatment encouraged reconciliation and influenced future military and political strategies aimed at healing divisions. The surrender at Appomattox became a powerful symbol of the war's end. It showed how symbolic acts can play a role in military strategy. The psychological impact of a prominent leader's surrender helped lead to the collapse of remaining Confederate forces. Additionally, the meeting between Lee and Grant emphasized the importance of clear communication. Their negotiations demonstrated the value of formal processes in ending conflicts. This influenced future military protocols for negotiations and surrenders, promoting orderly transitions rather than chaotic conclusions. Lastly, Grant's campaign leading up to Appomattox illustrated the effectiveness of sustained pressure and coordination. His persistent attacks wore down the enemy, shaping future military doctrines that valued endurance and logistical superiority over quick, isolated victories. In summary, the surrender at Appomattox influenced future military strategy by highlighting the need for encirclement and supply disruption, promoting formal surrender over guerrilla tactics, encouraging humane treatment to foster reconciliation, leveraging symbolic acts to signal the end of conflicts, emphasizing communication in negotiations, and demonstrating the value of sustained strategic pressure. These lessons have shaped how military powers approach warfare and conflict resolution in the years since the Civil War.